minutes.
Space shuttle now on internal power. Firing chain is armed. Sound suppression water system activated. T-minus 10, 9, 8,
Space Shuttle
7,
O adeus de uma
6,
era.
5, 3, 2, 1, 0, and liftoff of Space Shuttle Atlantis on a mission to build, resupply, and to do research on the International Space Station.
Nobody knew where we would be 10 years ago. It got really quiet here at the Kennedy Space Center. But I don't think anyone really could have envisioned where we are today.
And liftoff.
Liftoff. Weather permitting, Atlantis will display its power and spectacle one last time under the direction of Flight Director Richard Jones.
And the shuttle was sort of iconic. You know, there weren't many spaceships that looked like it. There weren't any that landed like it. And I think it had become sort of so commonplace. Yeah, you know, this shuttle flies 6 times a year. It has done it ever since I was a little kid, or even before I was born. And I think it just became a bit of a surprise to the world that, wow, it's not going to fly anymore.
And here they come.
I always looked upon a shuttle flight as like preparing for Christmas. You know, all the work is done ahead of time. You know, all the shopping and the cooking, and that's what training is like. You know, when you launch, that's like Christmas Day. You get, if you did everything the right way, preparing for it, it's all.
Jones has already polled his team for a go for launch from a systems perspective, as has the International Space Station Flight Control Team, led today by Flight Director Emily Nelson.
This is an incredibly experienced, dedicated team that gets the people on the orbiter.
Okay, Fergie, we're starting to feel pretty good down here on the ground about this one today. So on behalf of the greatest team in the world, good luck to you and your crew on the final flight of this true American icon.
Let's light this fire one more time, Mike, and witness this great nation at its best. The crew of Atlantis is ready for launch.
There was a little part of me that was sad. I thought, this is an amazing vehicle. You know, here it is. It's sort of fed us and sustained us, and it got us in space safely, and it's going to take us home tomorrow safely. And it's just a shame to put it to bed. You know, it seems like there's so much more life in it. But we understand all good things do come to an end.
Atlantis Houston, you are go for the deorbit burn, and you can maneuver on time.
Landing gear down and locked. Main gear touchdown. Early now deploying the drag chute. Having fired the imagination of a generation, a ship like no other, its place in history secured, the space shuttle pulls into port for the last time. Its voyage at an end.
After serving the world for over 30 years, the space shuttle's earned its place in history, and it's come to a final stop.
We copy your will stop, and we'll take this opportunity to congratulate you, Atlantis, as well as the thousands of passionate individuals across this great spacefaring nation who truly empower this incredible spacecraft, which for 3 decades has inspired millions around the globe. Job well done, America.
You know, it's interesting to be, I guess, a sort of a leader in the Boeing company with the ability to influence not only the design of a spacecraft, but also have an opportunity to talk to a lot of our young engineers. You know, after we successfully complete OFT2, you know, then all eyes are on flying the crew next. It's going to be real exciting. We're looking forward to that.
So we've got SpaceX flying people. We've got 2 companies ready to do suborbital business here soon. We've got the Artemis 1 launch in the near future. I mean, there's so many things that are now, after this decade, ready to emerge and really, I think, excite the public about all the great things we're doing in space.
You know, the space shuttle's changed the way we view the world, and it's changed the way we view our universe. There's a lot of emotion today, but one thing's indisputable. America's not going to stop exploring. Thank you to Columbia, Challenger, Discovery, Endeavour, and our ship Atlantis. Thank you for protecting us and bringing this program to such a fitting end. God bless all of you. God bless the United States of America.
Come together today to mourn the loss of 7 brave Americans, to share the grief that we all feel, and perhaps in that sharing to find the strength to bear our sorrow and the courage to look for the seeds of hope. Sometimes when we reach for the stars, we fall short, but we must pick ourselves up again and press on. We bid you goodbye. We will never forget you.
Here we have the Space Path choo-choo train coming down the tunnel, and luckily we're got a whole lot of fun up here.
This day has brought terrible news and great sadness to our country. At 9 o'clock this morning, Mission Control in Houston lost contact with our Space Shuttle Columbia. Mankind is led into the darkness beyond our world by the inspiration of discovery and the longing to understand. Our journey into space will go on. In the skies today, we saw destruction and tragedy. Yet farther than we can see, there's comfort and hope.